What if I told you that one of the most anticipated fighter jets of the decade is not coming from the United States, Russia, or Europe, but from India? A fighter aircraft designed to bridge the gap between lightweight combat jets and expensive heavyweight multirole fighters. A jet that has spent years in development, faced criticism, delays, and enormous expectations, yet still has the potential to redefine India's air combat capabilities. This is the 2026 Tejas Mk2, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why military analysts around the world are paying close attention to this aircraft. At first glance, the Tejas Mk2 immediately looks more aggressive, more mature, and significantly more capable than the original Tejas. This is not simply an upgraded version of the earlier aircraft. It is a substantially redesigned fighter intended to deliver greater range, more payload capacity, enhanced survivability, and far superior combat effectiveness. The first thing that captures your attention is its sleek aerodynamic profile. The aircraft features a refined delta wing configuration combined with canards positioned near the front of the fuselage. These canards are not there just for appearance. They dramatically improve maneuverability, stability, and control during high-speed combat maneuvers. The result is an aircraft that looks fast even when standing still. From the front, the Tejas Mk2 presents a sharp and purposeful appearance. The elongated nose section houses one of its most important technologies, an advanced AESA radar system designed to track multiple targets simultaneously while resisting electronic interference. Large air intakes on either side of the fuselage provide the massive airflow required by its powerful engine, giving the aircraft an unmistakably modern fighter jet appearance. Moving along the side profile, the differences between the Mk2 and its predecessor become even more obvious. The aircraft is noticeably larger, measuring approximately 14 meters in length with a wingspan of around 8.5 meters. This increase in size is not accidental. It allows engineers to carry more internal fuel, install additional avionics, and support heavier weapon loads. Every centimeter has been designed with combat effectiveness in mind. The rear section showcases the aircraft's performance-oriented philosophy. The larger fuselage accommodates a more powerful engine, while the aerodynamic shaping contributes to improved efficiency at both subsonic and supersonic speeds. Unlike stealth aircraft that rely heavily on internal weapon bays, the Tejas Mk2 focuses on balancing affordability, capability, and operational flexibility. But the true story begins beneath the skin. Powering the Tejas Mk2 is the General Electric F414 GE N6 afterburning turbofan engine. This engine generates approximately 98 kilonewtons of thrust with afterburner engaged. For viewers unfamiliar with fighter jet performance, that amount of power is extraordinary. It provides the aircraft with significantly greater acceleration, improved climb rates, and enhanced payload carrying capability compared to the Tejas Mk1. This engine transforms the aircraft into a true multirole combat platform. The Tejas Mk2 is expected to reach speeds approaching Mach 1.8, which translates to roughly 2,200 km per hour depending on altitude and atmospheric conditions. Imagine covering the distance between major cities in minutes rather than hours. That is the level of performance we are discussing. Acceleration is equally impressive. While fighter jets are not measured in 0 to 60 times like cars, the Tejas Mk2's thrust-to-weight characteristics allow it to rapidly gain speed and altitude, giving pilots a crucial advantage during combat engagements. Step into the cockpit, and you immediately enter a completely different world. This is not a cockpit filled with countless analog gauges and outdated switches. Instead, the Tejas Mk2 embraces a modern glass cockpit philosophy. Large multifunction displays dominate the instrument panel, providing pilots with real-time access to navigation data, radar information, weapon status, and mission updates. The cockpit has been designed around pilot efficiency. Hands-on throttle and stick controls allow pilots to operate critical systems without removing their hands from the flight controls. In modern air combat, where seconds can determine survival, this design philosophy is absolutely essential. One of the aircraft's most exciting features is its sensor fusion capability. Rather than forcing pilots to interpret data from multiple independent systems, the aircraft combines information from radar, electronic warfare systems, infrared sensors, and data links into a single integrated picture. This significantly improves situational awareness and decision-making. The radar system itself represents a major leap forward. The indigenous UTOM AESA radar is expected to provide excellent target detection and tracking capabilities while maintaining resistance to enemy jamming attempts. Modern warfare increasingly depends on information superiority, and this radar is designed to provide exactly that. Electronic warfare has become one of the most critical aspects of modern aerial combat, and the Tejas Mk2 has been engineered accordingly. Advanced electronic support measures, radar warning receivers, missile approach warning systems, and electronic countermeasure suites work together to improve survivability against modern threats. Weapons capability is where the Tejas Mk2 truly begins to shine. The aircraft is expected to carry a diverse range of air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground munitions, anti-radiation weapons, precision-guided bombs, and standoff strike systems. With a payload capacity exceeding 6 tons, it can perform missions ranging from air superiority operations to deep strike attacks against heavily defended targets. For beyond visual range combat, missiles such as Astra and potentially other advanced systems provide the ability to engage enemy aircraft long before visual contact occurs. For close-range engagements, highly agile short-range missiles offer lethal effectiveness during dogfights. Ground attack capabilities are equally impressive. Precision-guided munitions allow pilots to strike targets with remarkable accuracy while minimizing collateral damage. Anti-radiation missiles enable suppression of enemy air defense systems, creating safer operational environments for friendly forces. Range has always been a critical factor in military aviation, and this is another area where the Mk2 improves dramatically over its predecessor. Additional fuel capacity significantly extends operational reach. Combat radius is expected to exceed 1,000 kilometers depending on mission profile, while ferry range can approach several thousand kilometers with external fuel tanks. What does all of this mean in real-world terms? It means the aircraft can patrol larger areas, remain on station longer, and execute missions that would have been challenging for the earlier Tejas variants. Increased endurance translates directly into increased combat effectiveness. Flying characteristics are expected to be among the aircraft's strongest attributes. The combination of relaxed static stability, fly-by-wire controls, canards, and delta wings should provide excellent agility. High angle of attack performance, rapid directional changes, and precise control responses are all crucial during modern aerial engagements. Compared to the Tejas Mk1, the Mk2 introduces numerous major upgrades. The larger airframe provides additional fuel and payload capacity. The more powerful F414 engine delivers substantially better performance. Advanced sensors improve target detection and situational awareness. Enhanced avionics support more sophisticated mission profiles. Improved electronic warfare systems increase survivability. Virtually every major aspect of the aircraft has been refined or upgraded. Of course, no aircraft is perfect. One challenge facing the Tejas Mk2 program has been development timelines. Advanced military aircraft are among the most complex machines ever built, and delays are not uncommon. Integrating cutting-edge avionics, sensors, weapons, and propulsion systems requires extensive testing and validation. Another consideration involves competition. The global fighter market is crowded with capable aircraft. Competitors such as the Dassault Rafale, Saab Gripen E, F-16V Block 70, and JF-17 Block 3 all offer compelling capabilities. Each platform has its own strengths and weaknesses. The Rafale provides exceptional multirole performance and combat-proven reliability. The Gripen E emphasizes advanced networking and operational efficiency. The F-16 Volts benefits from decades of refinement and global support infrastructure. The JF-17 Block 3 offers affordability and modern electronics. So where does the Tejas Mk2 fit? Its greatest advantage may be its balance. It aims to combine advanced technology, substantial combat capability, operational flexibility, and cost-effectiveness into a single package. Reports suggest acquisition costs could remain significantly lower than many Western alternatives, making it attractive not only for domestic requirements but potentially for export customers as well. Maintenance and ownership considerations are equally important. Aircraft availability often matters more than raw performance. A fighter that is affordable to operate, easier to maintain, and supported by domestic industry can provide tremendous long-term value. Looking toward the future, the Tejas Mk2 may serve as a stepping stone toward even more advanced indigenous fighter programs. Technologies developed and refined through this aircraft could contribute directly to next-generation combat platforms in the years ahead. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the Tejas Mk2 is what it represents beyond technical specifications. It symbolizes decades of aerospace development, engineering experience, and industrial growth. Every successful test, every completed integration milestone, and every improvement over previous generations reflects the evolution of an entire aerospace ecosystem. As we reach the conclusion of this review, the answer becomes clear. The Tejas Mk2 is not merely an upgraded fighter jet. It is a significantly more capable, more powerful, and more ambitious combat aircraft designed to meet the demands of modern aerial warfare. Its advanced avionics, powerful engine, impressive weapons capacity, enhanced range, and modern sensor suite position it is a serious contender in the 4.5 generation fighter category. If development progresses successfully and projected capabilities are fully realized, the Tejas Mk2 could become one of the most important military aviation programs in India's history. It offers the potential for a powerful combination of performance, affordability, and technological independence. So, is the Tejas Mk2 worth the excitement? Based on everything we know so far, absolutely. It may not be the most expensive fighter, the most famous fighter, or the stealthiest fighter in the world. But it might become one of the most important. What do you think about the Tejas Mk2? Can it compete with aircraft like the Rafale, Gripen E, F-16V, and JF-17 Block 3? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's most anticipated fighter jets, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next in-depth aviation review. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.